Welcome to the Sunset Archon channel, where we aspire to gain from night to first light, and today we will be continuing Voice of Cards, the Forsaken Maiden. So previously we left off on the open seas, and we were going to check out the East Island. Oh. And I spent a bit of time flipping all the cards on the open sea so we can actually see where we're going. A few things have changed. Alright, so we're just going to take some time to flip the rest of these cards while we wait for everyone to arrive. There are a lot more cards than I expected there to be left. Alright.
Nope. Stop right there. You can't cross reef cards.
An enemy has appeared.
And fight.
Alrighty, Grand Slice.
And fight.
An excellent smiting.
Fortune favors the bold.
No poison for me.
I don't know what it is, but there's just something so...
Okay, we're gonna catch it. Yes, a fish. Happenstance. All allies land critical attacks.
Don't hold back. Fortune favors the bold.
just had to make this difficult.
Magnificent.
All right.
Ah, the great open sea. Huzzah! What an adventure! Fight him off.
Okay, that was weird because that card said it would increase the allies' defense, but it increased their attack. But that works out for me because that means I could still kill them at the same rate. Alright, now we're going to take a moment to heal. Alright, it's more than enough. Wait a minute.
Fight him off. Fortune favors the bold.
Something feels off. Okay, no. It's just in my head.
Ahoy, matey. It's like...
Okay.
Fight him off. Don't hold back.
Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the like.
Ooh, careful. Make sure you don't hit it.
Now make sure you don't hit the reefs. Alright, come on, big numbers, big numbers. Yes, 7. Paralyzed.
Magnificent.
Sorry about that. And Lack has leveled up. He's finally caught up to everyone else, to an extent. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Poltergeist enemy story. Okay.
You encounter a fisherman. He stares at the fish and seaweed caught in his net and lets loose a peaked sigh. You inquire as to his frustration, and he replies, "I just can't net myself any sea grapes." The forlorn fisher has evidently only had them once, but has never been able to forget their piquant flavor. He returns to his net, muttering to himself, "Oh, I just want some nice salty sea grapes."
Welcome! So, I think this guy is talking about Fish Row. However, I have no idea why he is using a net to try to catch them.
Show him what you got.
Ah, so breakfast has been made? Excellent. It's never too late for breakfast. Yes, 5. So now we can worry less about all of the cards that have yet to be flipped and move on to the Eastern Island. How dare you dodge my lightning? Oh, that's not good. Alright, that's one down. Yes! Alright. Now to the Eastern Island. Oh, we get right into it. I don't know about you, but I'm just getting bad vibes from all of this. It's quiet. Too quiet.
And fight.
Now we're fighting stronger versions of what we are fighting out at sea. Ah, 3. And that just made it worse. Yes! That annoying Newt is dead. Sure, paralyze everyone, why don't you? Yes, Supreme Salve. I can't step on forest cards either. Don't really need to sell anything just yet.
You've found a shipwreck. As you climb on deck, you spy someone else who evidently found it before you. He stands anguished in front of a door he claims leads to the treasure hold. He tells you that he can't locate the lever responsible for opening it. If only I had some sort of stick or something that fit perfectly into the slot where the lever was, I could get in. The man is searching around for something he can use to replace the lever that operates the door. You decide that if you come across a stick or rod that could help open the door, you'll come back and give it to the man. In the meantime, you bid him farewell.
Yeah, I haven't come across the stick yet, and I haven't come across sea grapes. Ah. Oh! That's why it hasn't triggered any cutscene. So, I came to the right island, but I didn't dock at the right port. Alright, now the story should start. Here we go.
East Isle, covered in dismal wetlands. Even the sea breeze blowing across the island seems suffused with melancholy.
The Tale of the Onyx Maiden.
Upon docking, your party is greeted by sodden earth studded with decaying trees and greenery. You consult your navigation map for directions to the nearby village, then set out, taking extra care with your steps, lest unwary feet plunge into the mire.
Alright. Proceed east of the East Isle Pier in search of Fenmoss. Well, of course, we're gonna go east on the East Isle. There's nowhere else to go. Alright, so Lacta has finally leveled up to a point where he's useful. Simply with Wonder Stitch. If you roll a 4 or greater, then you can apply one random status effect to an enemy. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't, like now. And thanks to the sword we bought during the last stream, we can do a lot of damage.
Fortune favors the bold.
Nobody likes soggy puppets. Alright.
And fight.
Yes, 10. Got his attack lowered. Come on, come on, come on. Crud. And everyone gets sealed again. And Lack got paralyzed. Oh wait, no, it missed. Alright. So many gems. All right. And we're back. Okay, good. It didn't try to seal us again. Come on, big numbers, big numbers. 10. Alright, we managed to survive.
Back, I say. Away from here, beast. A villager waves his weapon about as he tussles with a monster. The man is clearly in danger. You decide to help him subdue the fiend.
And just like that, we're thrust into battle. I'm glad I healed when I did. We're not mercenaries.
And fight.
Alright, right off the bat we get 3 gems. Come on, big numbers, big numbers. 1.
Two fight as one.
Still got a lot of damage in. Add 5 attack to all allies. Well, I know what I'm doing with that.
Yikes.
Aye. I'll revive him in a bit. Alright. Come on, big numbers, big numbers. 10.
Fortune favors the bold.
And just like that, his defense is shredded. One more time. Big numbers, big numbers. 10. Nine. And that's it for this fight. That critical hit was completely unplanned. 1050 XP, 480 gold. Excellent turnout.
With the monster dispatched, the man approaches you and offers his thanks. He explains that recent months have seen more and more monsters attacking Fenmoss, so he has been patrolling the village daily. You inquire about Fenmoss's maiden, and he informs you that she is friendly with the village mayor. You decide to hurry and meet with him.
And just like that, we got into another fight.
Don't hold back. Magnificent.
Nope, I dodged that. Alright. Into Fenmoss we go.
You stand in the village of Fenmoss, a settlement forced into uneasy coexistence with the surrounding wetlands. An indescribable gloom creeps into the village from the swamp.
Oh, jeez. This actually looks like a poisonous swamp they made this town on. They're not afraid of the fumes?
Don't get your foot caught in the mire, the man warns. You glance down at his legs and see they're covered in mud from the knee down. Might be wise to listen to him.
Yep. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Man in Black's flip-side story. So I already had the Protector Sword, yes. So, this time, I have enough money to get this. The Martialist Garb. It would do well for the main character too, but it would decrease his overall defense. So far, he's been doing well with low speed, so I can worry about him later. Oh yes, real estate on a swamp, very horrible. There would be no guarantee that whatever you sell there is going to remain there. It could sink for all you know. Okay. And I just spent more than half of what I have in my wallet. A gemstone ring, huh? I might come back for this because it might actually be useful to gain an extra gem at the beginning of a battle. But right now, I think I have my battle strategy down packed.
A man in black glasses looks out over the swamp, murmuring, "Dim, dim indeed." At your question, the man sighs. "I have nothing but troubles." This man, who radiates as much gloom as the wetlands around him, is the mayor of Fenmoss. He is also a researcher who has spent many years dedicated to the study of monsters.
Red flag right there.
He explains that the monsters in the swamp have grown more and more active, causing great harm to the village. This development has left him utterly at a loss. According to the mayor, the Onyx Maiden has traveled northeast to the wicked wetlands to hunt the beasts. Hoping to borrow her maiden's relic, you decide to head that way as well. To hear this man tell it, the island wasn't always covered in wetlands. The transition happened quite suddenly. He mentions that his bags are always packed, lest he need to flee a sudden mire.
Okay, that actually makes more sense. So it wasn't always like this. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Suspicious Man's flip-side story.
The maiden is the island's last hope, the old woman wails. Oh, the things the maiden has done for me. Why, any time I had a problem, she was there. The woman proceeds to rattle off a list of times the maiden had come to her aid.
Yeah, there are so many things wrong with this world.
She clearly trusts in the maiden with every fiber of her being.
You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Woman in Black's flip-side story. Alright, let's take a look at this. Alright, first we're gonna heal, then we'll leave.
You enter the inn. The innkeeper looks at you with a blank expression. Rest wherever you want, whenever you want. It makes no difference, she says, the words almost dribbling from her lips. No point in making money if we're all gonna die anyhow, she continues, resigned to her supposed fate.
Oh, jeez. What the hell? What the heck happened here? This is beyond just giving up hope. Alright, so we're heading northeast. There it is, the Wicked Wetland.
And fight.
Oh. Okay then. Let's see what it takes to fight these things. Oh yes, I cursed it. Half damage hurts. One down. Got the crab first. Isn't that my move? Alright, and Lack leveled up again. Well, yes, I do like crabs. But then there are the times when the crabs attack you. I can't tell you how many games I've played where crabs have turned against me. Alright, let me just save first. Just in case I get in over my head. Yep, and there's another traitor crab.
And fight.
Yes, a 4. And a miss. And now we deal with the crab. Nine. The traitor has fallen. Ah! Treasure chest. With a freeze stay ring. Right, that might actually come in handy. Alright, here we go. On to the Wicked Wetlands. Whoa.
The Wicked Wetlands are a muddied, quaggy hive of monsters. Passing adventurers meet their fate either at the bottom of the murky marsh or upon a monster's jagged fangs. It's plain that there are a great many fiends lying in wait here. You try to focus in on your surroundings. But a scream rends through the pattering rain, not far from where you stand now.
Find the source of the shriek that tore through the Wicked Wetlands. An enemy has appeared. The first step we take.
Fight him off.
Yeah. When you first hear that, you think, they're probably just exaggerating. And then you take that first step. $168 XP and gold. No way but forward.
Worried that someone is being attacked by monsters, you rush to the source of the scream. You spot a man frantically trying to pull something from the marshy waters. Desperation tinges every syllable of his shouts. Hang on, I got you. Your eyes move to the man's hand, and you see that he's holding another person's. Someone has gotten stuck in the bog and is sinking into it.
Help the person sinking into the bog by pulling on the card.
Now freed, the woman splutters and spits out mud. I'm sorry this keeps happening, she says. Perhaps she is accustomed to getting stuck in bogs.
You see, that one wasn't a choice. You had to do that to advance.
The pair thanks you for your help and then offers their names. The woman is Queenie, the Onyx Maiden, who wishes dearly to save this island. The man is called Blight. Judging from his incessant fussing on... The man is called Blight. Judging from his incessant fussing and worrying over the maiden's unfortunate constitution, you can only assume he is the Onyx attendant.
Alright, so the audio glitched for a second.
They explain they see the rare flower that blooms here. Traveling through the monster-infested wetlands is terribly dangerous for only 2 people. You've come this far already, so you offer to accompany them.
Quenny and Blight have joined the party. Lack is no longer eligible for battle. And he was so useful now.
As you plod and splosh your way through the mushy ground, you come across a butterfly fluttering through the air. It exudes an alien glow. The Onyx Maiden claims that this type of butterfly likes to drink the nectar of the rare flower she seeks. As you discuss this, the butterfly flies off, scales fluttering to the ground in its wake.
The hunt is on.
You might be able to find your way to the flower if you follow the butterfly. Wow, what a beauteous butterfly.
And another enemy encounter, just like that. Ooh, we get darkness magic now. Only 9.
Magnificent.
No lightning and hurricane. Nice. Okay. Alright, happenstance.
Don't hold back.
Double experience.
Magnificent.
Welcome back. Now that was damage.
Magnificent.
Still gonna be a while before we level up again. Wait a minute. You've gotta be kidding me. Alright, so it looks like it's just going to spiral until we reach the center.
The butterfly hovers in the air, but there is no sign of the flower you seek. And now it's fluttered off again. This was, it seems, no more than a stopover on its journey. Hope you win.
Alrighty, next, Element of Darkness.
Magnificent.
Alrighty, so now we're doing the most dangerous thing you could possibly do in this game so far. We are basically going through a monster-infested swamp forest, chasing a butterfly. This is not a metaphor. Yes, absolutely stupid. And this genius already almost got swallowed up by the swamp. Once. Well, multiple times, apparently. very
Suicide
least,
is one.
we don't have to save any stupid villagers that thought it was a good idea to do this. A ring of evasion. Okay, that'll work. That might just give me the amount of speed I need. Rather than using the Ring of Compassion for crit rate, I can use evasion to increase my speed slightly.
Don't hold back.
Yeah, there is definitely something cursed on this island.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yep, that 1 point of speed is what made the difference between me being able to attack right away or the monsters attacking. $246 and $246. Dead end.
Don't hold back.
This is a legitimate strategy for taking out these high-level monsters.
Magnificent.
Alright, Supreme Salve. I'm gonna try to get the quality Omni Salve next though. Okay, apologies if the stream froze for a moment. Let's see if I'm faster than the newt now. Or is that a frog? Can't really tell.
Teamwork, you did great.
You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Skull Soldier's enemy story. So yeah, you had to beat these enemies a certain number of times before you can unlock their characters, their flip side story on the back of their card. Alright, got a bellwether, which is this world's equivalent to escape rope in Pokemon games.
Hope you win. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Alright, there's the butterfly.
The butterfly takes a little detour through some withered grass as it continues to flit through the stagnant air.
No way is following this butterfly safe.
The flower doesn't seem to be here either. Back on the butterfly's trail.
I am really starting to doubt the allegiance of this disembodied voice, leading us further into a swamp, in the rain, so that no one can hear us scream.
Magnificent.
Excellent. Come on, big numbers. Yes, 14. Agreed. They're leading us to our deaths. Slowly but surely.
magnificent.
All right.
Fight him off.
I think I've got the combat against these enemies down packed. To an extent, anyway.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Wind Wasp's enemy story.
Fight him off. Fortune favors the bold.
Alrighty.
Two fight as one.
You know, it's not the swamp that's creeping me out. It's the fact that for the last few battles, I have gotten exactly the same experience and gold for each battle. It's always matched. It's a little creepy. Whoa! An Omnipanacea. Cure all allies of all ailments except KO. Now that is something. So yeah, I called it. It's going to be right here. Wait. What? Okay, yeah, it is going to be right there. All right. Element of darkness. Alrighty, so now we go back out.
Trudging through the soppy earth, you decide to ask the Onyx Maiden about the situation on this island.
Oh, finally. I'm wondering what happened to this island to make it into the swamp with no
For
hope.
generations ongoing, the maiden has failed in her ritual, and now the island is dying. Now its fate hinges upon the Onyx Maiden Queenie and her attendant Blight. You think on this for a moment when... Laddie loses her footing and flails about, close to tumbling over.
Save the day yourself.
You can't let Laddie get all covered in mud, so you dive into the muck to catch her. But she flings her arms out to either side, regaining her balance last minute. Now you're wet and muddy for no reason.
Of course I am.
As all this is happening, Queenie ends up falling too, despite Blight's best efforts to help her keep her footing. Mud cakes her face.
Both of them. All right. Let us begin.
Magnificent.
Indeed.
Two fight as one.
Alright, finally at level 20. And a new skill. Power Charge. Generate gems equal to the value of the roll. Also add 5 attack for 3 turns. So, if I use 3 gems, I can either lose lose up to 2 gems, or gain up to 3. Found it. And it just flies off. We're almost there. All right.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes! Alright, now I need to make sure I heal. Excellent. Oh, right. Before I actually forget. Save, save, save. Okay, I found another exit. That's good. Actually, there's no guarantee that's an exit. Alrighty.
At the end of the narrowed path, you spy the butterfly fluttering away. Though you are now deep into the wetlands, the flower is nowhere to be found. You wonder if the butterfly is even headed toward it at all.
You're the one leading me.
And fight.
All right. Alright. Not sure why those two cards are the only ones that haven't been
Your
flipped.
party has pursued the butterfly all the way to a clearing. The butterfly that led you here is resting its wings, perched atop a flower, blooming in the center of the glade. There's the flower, Blight's voice rings out, and with a few radiant particles scattered in its wake, the butterfly disappears. Or was it never there at all?
Oh great, we're hallucinating now. So yeah, we're not touching that flower right away. Saving first. Alright. And enemy.
Fight him off. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Ah, welcome. Yes, you will see some dice. Right now. Come on, big numbers, big numbers, big numbers. 13. Time for some treasure. Yes, quality Omnisalve. It's good to see you both here. Alright. We are now approaching the flower. And this can only go one way.
The flower blooming deep within the wetlands is a brilliant blue, a splash of color amidst the drab surroundings. With a gentle movement, Queenie reaches out a hand to pick it.
And here we go.
Suddenly,
Of
the
course.
ground beneath the blossom swells up.
Of course.
A huge monster shows itself. Battle is upon you.
Of course I'm fighting a dang swamp crab. Why? Oh no. Oh, marvelous. I'm fighting 4 mutant swamp crabs. Oh man.
Don't hold back.
Okay. Let's take these guys out. So, this time, we're going to do deadly poison. Because we want to poison all these fools. But, unfortunately, it only works on one at a time. Yes! Half damage to them all.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Continue to charge. Alright, that's not so bad. Okay, that hurt. Alright, this is gonna hurt. But we'll survive. Okay, now it's a problem.
Ouch.
Oh, crud. Of course, you want the crabs to be armed. Heavily armed crabs.
Fortune favors the bold.
Alright. I will not go down without a fight. And now death to these last two crabs. $1,800 XP, 800 gold. And I am sure that there is a game with a crab apocalypse somewhere out there, and eventually I will play it. I'll even play it on stream.
The sound of Blight's lightning attack rips through the rainy bog, striking the monster dead on. Its carapace pierced, the monster sinks back into the swampy muck. Stillness returns to the wetlands, and the patter of rain is audible once more.
Yes!
The Onyx Maiden takes the blue flower gently in hand. She explains that this flower is actually a medicinal herb called clockweed.
Clockweed, a rare plant that only grows deep in the wicked wetlands.
Apparently, it is used to heal wounds, and is even said to turn back time for the human body. Though the truth of that claim is uncertain.
Earth Defense Force? I'll have to check that out. Yes, basically. But now that I actually get a look at this flower, it looks reminiscent of another item in another game, the Atelier series. Either a time flower or the Dunkelheit. Throughout various installations of that series, they keep swapping around the item icons, so it's kind of hard to place it. But it's usually either red or white, never blue.
Sensing another monster fixing its gaze upon your party, you lead everyone back to the village.
Yeah, let's cut and run.
All the while, you find your attention drawn to the maiden's murmuring, drowned out though it is by the sound of the rain. This flower, buy more time.
The relic is reacting to Queenie's warm heart. The Onyx Maiden's relic. The Onyx Maiden's relic transformed into the Onyx Memory's relic. Alright. Return to Fenmoss, southwest of the Wicked Wetlands. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Land Crab's enemy story. Yeah. The Land Crab. Enter Fenmos? Yes.
As you enter the village, a number of the locals rush your group, shouting, "Welcome back, dear maiden." The villagers express their gratitude for her monster hunting, as well as their delight at the maiden's safe return. Queenie responds to each of them in turn. The Onyx Maiden, bringer of hope to the village, appears to be quite beloved by its people. Once the villagers are out of earshot, you once again ask the Onyx Maiden to borrow her maiden's relic.
All right.
She is at a loss for a few moments, but then informs you that she has something she'd like to show you. She guides you to the Maiden's Shrine.
Alrighty, we're almost there. Head for the Maiden's Shrine in Fenmos.
I shall allow you to borrow my relic, the Onyx Maiden says, rendering you speechless. She continues on, revealing that she is actually trying to abandon her maidenly duty.
Well, that's understandable considering what happened to the first maiden.
But as far as you can tell, she seems to be giving her all for the sake of the village. Why then does she want to quit? The ritual means the sacrifice of the maiden. Anybody would be afraid of it. But is that her reason?
Yep.
As if to answer your question, Queenie slowly closes her eyes. And then, when the light subsides and your eyes regain focus, you see Queenie, and there is a bulge in her abdomen. The Onyx Maiden is pregnant. She explains that she's been using medicine made from the clockweed to keep her pregnancy hidden all this time. She has dedicated her life entirely to the protection of this island and performing the maiden's ritual. But giving birth means her child too will be burdened with the same destiny of sacrifice. She wants to protect her child. That is her only wish. And she conveys it to you with all the agony of confessing a heinous crime.
I am just as surprised as you are.
You can appreciate now why the Onyx Maiden wishes to abandon her duty. But will the villagers accept her decision? Queenie's anguish is plain to see as she runs a gentle hand over her stomach. Blight seems equally distraught as he holds out an arm to support her. It is not hard to imagine who the father of this soon-to-be-born child is.
Okay, Pyre, I will keep that in mind.
The anguished cries of the maiden, the last hope of a village facing oblivion, echo out in pain.
Queenie was removed from the party.
The Onyx Maiden is laid upon a bed in the Maiden's Shrine. word of her condition spreads, and the villagers are unable to hide their agitation.
Nope. Our Onyx ally held a secret upon which balanced both life and fate. Laddie gained memories of friendship. Speak with the rest of the crew at the Maiden Shrine.
All this time you have spent crossing the islands, Laddie has desperately sought to become a maiden. But now, having heard that Queenie wishes to abandon her own duty, she seems conflicted. The attendant divulges a little of the Onyx Maiden's feelings toward the impending birth. Over the long years of their relationship, stretching back to their childhood, Queenie has suffered misfortune aplenty. Through all that, never has she wished for anything except a safe birth for her child, whatever it takes.
Nothing wrong with that.
It seems that all the while Queenie used the clockweed to keep her condition secret, the child in her belly kept growing. Suddenly, the door bursts open, and the village mayor enters the shrine, gasping for breath.
This can't be good.
The monsters of the wetlands are amassing for an attack on the village.
Oh, marvelous.
Fighting them off with Queenie confined to bed will be next to impossible. Your group decides to head into the wetlands and launch a preemptive strike on the Fiend's Nest where they're gathering.
Interesting. Sure, why not? You know? Oh. Oh, that's where it was. Wait. Alright, we're gonna go back to the village first so we can rest and heal. What is with you and crabs and guns?
Here to stay the night? The innkeeper asks the moment you set foot in the inn.
Thankfully, I don't have to pay anything when I rest here. So, without Queenie, I don't have my nuclear option. So I'm actually gonna have to fight for my life.
The rain falls in sheets. You spy the telltale signs of monsters between the drops, and in far greater numbers than before. Blight's eyes shine, and you can tell he wishes for nothing more than to protect his maiden. He advances, unbothered by the presence of the monsters. You forge onward through the wetlands to where they gather, at a place called the Fiend's Nest.
So I don't have to take the entire route again. I can just do this. Beyond this point, you will be unable to save or load game data. Auto-saving will be disabled. The jump ability and the use of bellwethers will also be unavailable. Would you like to save your current progress? Yes. You know things are about to get real when the game forces you to save.
You come upon a thronging nest of monsters in the innermost recesses of the wetlands. Every monster in the place has its eyes fixed firmly upon the intruders. That is, you. They roar in unison and begin to march forth. Their destination is clear. Fenmoss. The village is in grave danger. You mustn't let a single one of these beasts escape. You grip your weapon tight, ready to do battle.
Well, let's see how this pans out. Oh. Alright. The number displayed in the upper left of the screen decreases with each step you take. When it reaches 0, the enemy moves a set distance. When the enemy is done taking action, you will be able to act once again. If any monster reaches the exit of the nest, the game is over. Defeat nearby enemies first and ensure that none escape.
Oh boy, don't let a single one escape.
Alright. Noted.
A monster lurking in the depths of the nest rears back, its massive bulk puffing up as it inhales deeply. It looks like it's getting ready to do something, and whatever it is, will be headed your way.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright.
You and your comrades stand firm in the face of the monster, readying your weapons.
Hey, all I told you was that there would be dice. Alright. So now we're going to my usual strategy. Alright.
Magnificent.
I still have plenty of tricks up my sleeve, don't worry. Alright, that's one group down. And a lot of experience points. Whoa!
The hulking beast bellows a blast of burning flame in your direction.
What was that? The giant monster will attack you every 10 steps you take.
Whoa, danger everywhere you look. You gonna be able to handle this?
And that is exactly why I have all these Omni Salves. Time to fight. I think it is some kind of explosive shell. Yes, miss. Barely did anything. Okay. Wind Wasp. Got it. Oh. Tank chocolate? I should have noticed the spelling. I've been paralyzed. Not that it matters. No matter who they paralyzed, they would have died this turn. A lot of XP in this fight. Alright, so now we're fighting the Newt/Frogs. This is pretty much the easiest fight of them all. Yes! No frog song for you. Yes. What do you mean finally a dice? I've been using dice this whole time. One left. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Perhaps deciding that the ones slaying its kin are a threat. The massive beast that seems to be the master of the nest charges your way. At the same moment, more monsters appear from the shadows of the wetlands and begin moving towards the village. No matter how many enemies there are, you must stop their advance to the village. You and your comrades take deep breaths and prepare yourselves to face the monsters once more.
Prevent any monsters from leaving the nest as you press onward to defeat the massive monster. Well, at least it reset my moves. Wait. Alright. Alright, I need to make movements towards this guy, otherwise he's gonna get away. Seriously, what is in that village that has these guys so agitated?
Hope you win.
Alright, time to smite.
Magnificent.
The child?
Fortune favors the bold.
Humans? Yes, it is quite possible that it will become important. That's it for them. Pyra has joined the brawl. Alright, here we go. You know, now that I think about it, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is gotta be the mayor. Probably dabbling in some kind of monster attraction potion or something.
And fight.
Oh yeah, these things are monsters. Well, more monsters than the usual ones. How dare you dodge my attack? How dare you throw Laddie? Alright. Now I need to make the numbers even. Mustard of Doom. Again! The same one dodged again! And proceeded to gut check me over it. Yeah, I'll probably need it for the giant worm. So thank you. Why would you blame the baby? Alright, Laddie leveled up. And learned Force Impact. This is the first light skill that we've gotten. Alrighty. And before we make our last move of the turn, we're going to heal. Again. Yes, we need light. Or at the very least, we need it more than a certain skill that we rarely ever use, like Thunderstrike. Alright, here we go. There is no escape for you.
The Nest Master's monstrous bulk trembles as it menaces your party. Steel yourselves, says Blight. As if in defiance of his determination, the massive fiend lets loose a terrible roar.
Because the grass is wet today. It's the kind of thing you don't mess with, like this swamp. And we're fighting a giant worm with 200 health.
You've come this far. It's time to win. Or die trying.
I prefer the former. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Yes! Come on, big numbers, big numbers. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. How do I get a triple snake eye? Okay, good thing I dodged that. But it also has high recovery. Want to know a secret? You're dead in about 4 turns. I am going to survive much longer than that. Alright, let's try this roll again. Come on, big numbers, big numbers. No way, no possible way I can get triple snake eye twice. I was that close. Alright, I'm blaming this on you. You cursed my dice. I am pretty sure you cursed my dice. You were just waiting for this moment where you could inflict the maximum damage by cursing my dice. Alright, one more time. Big numbers, big numbers. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, 11. Almost halfway done. Alright. Time to get psyched. Yeah, it'll be better for me to just bet on the dice. Yes, it missed again. Yes, add 5 more. This next attack is going to be devastating. Shadow Bolt. $39 points, followed by Tri-Attack. Come on, big numbers, big numbers, big numbers. 661, 13. You were so close, Pyra. You know what? I knew someone was going to make that joke eventually about 999.
Yikes.
And he died while I was while I had my head turned. Don't worry, I can still revive him. Get psyched one more time. Alright, 1 off. That's 17. 1 off from 666. And bring out the flamethrower. Alright. One more revival. Alright.
Magnificent.
44 more points. We're going to use this turn for a quality Omnisalve to heal everyone so they can survive the next attack. Yes! Everyone survived. You recommend avoiding the dice? Well, we can always try... Oh, Force Impact actually deals 25 light damage to all enemies, without requiring the use of dice. And it doesn't look like it'll be affected by defense either. So yeah, let's do that. And now we'll use one Omnisalve because we can't beat this thing in one hit without risking everything on the dice. And... Alright. And we can just end this again with Force Impact. You want to dice it? Well, unfortunately, this character doesn't have any dice rolls, so... Ooh, that was a critical. Victory is mine. $2,600 XP, 1,400 gold. Don't worry, there will be plenty more uses of the dice. Anna leveled up to level 21!
After a fierce battle, the great fiend finally collapses to the wet earth in a spill of green ichor. At the death of their leader, the other monsters lurking about all withdraw at once. Marvelous. You have managed to save Fenmos from the danger it faced.
Saving your game, loading a game, and moving with the jump ability are now permitted. Make your way out of the Fiend's nest and return to Fenmos. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Deathcrawler's enemy story. Oh. This isn't just a monster's den, this is the place where the Maiden's ritual is held.
In the deep reaches of the Fiend's nest, there is an altar where the Maiden's ritual is to be carried out. Tucked away in the shadows behind it, there is an egg. Perhaps the giant beast was protecting this.
What should we do? Remember, what we do now could very well lead to a whole nother war. Just leave it? Okay. We will leave the egg alone.
Any monster one day born from this egg could well pose new danger. But you decide to let it be and leave the area.
Alright, we'll see if karma bites us later.
The village's crisis is averted. You and your friends make your way back to Fenmoss to check in on Queenie.
Wait a minute.
No sooner do you pass the threshold back into town than do the villagers surround you as though welcoming home great heroes. You inform the mayor that you've wiped out all the monsters, and though he seems momentarily delighted at the news, he also seems terribly flustered. This isn't the time for that now. You start to worry about Queenie. A village woman comes running and barks angrily at the assemblage. She explains that Queenie is going into labor, which might explain the men's panic at what they ought to be doing.
Okay.
The woman points at Laddie. You there, come along and help. Without waiting for a reply to her demand, the woman drags Laddie off.
Nope, no changing your mind. It's alive now.
Difficult though it may be right now, all you can do is pray for Queenie and the child's safe delivery.
Laddie and Blight leave the party. Check on the villagers while you wait for the baby to be born.
Guess all we can do is wait, says the man regretfully. He looks as though not doing anything makes him uneasy, and busies himself giving bits of food to the bird perched atop his rucksack. Queenie's voice echoes out of the maiden shrine. You hope she can endure the pain. The mayor gazes out at the swampy surroundings, murmuring to himself. To think that the entire village would come together for the sake of a new life.
I still don't trust him.
Blight is restless, his mind clearly abuzz with worry for Queenie. A baby's cry cuts through the silence, breaking the village from its tense reverie. Time, which felt as though it had frozen, begins to tick away once again. Faster than you can let loose a sigh of relief, Blight takes off in the direction of the maiden shrine. The baby's here. You rush after the amative attendant to the maiden shrine.
A Fenmoss shrine.
The newborn's cries echo through the maiden shrine. The villagers present for the birth have weary but happy expressions on their faces, and they wipe the sweat from their brows.
Any deaths that happen because of that egg are on your head.
Laddie sits in a heap on the floor, as though unable to stand, seeming dazed from helping with the birth. Though she looks tired, she flashes you a proud smile, as if to say, "Can you believe it?" The midwife breathes out her tension. Stars above, what a relief. Truly a blessing. Truly. An elderly woman's eyes are filled with tears, as though the newborn were her own child. Blight asks timidly, Is the baby? A young woman hands him a cloth-wrapped bundle. Perhaps because he has finally felt the weight of his own child in his arms. Blight's expression cracks, and he begins to weep. Such a relief, he says. He repeats himself several times as he walks over to Queenie and shows her the child's face. As though having just fought a fierce battle, Queenie's face is lined with exhaustion and covered in sweat. Though her expression is somewhat pained, she looks at her child with a smile of deepest affection. The Onyx Maiden and her attendant have named the child Melanie, a word from the language of spirits, meaning eternal happiness. With a tear-stained face, Queenie gently inclines her head to her exuberant attendant. But then the strength seems to seep out of her. With those final words to her two most beloved, the Onyx Maiden's eyes close for the last time. With its only maiden lost, this island is surely destined for ruin. As you prepare to sail away, you notice that the island is submerged just a bit more than it had been when you arrived. Almost as though the ocean is trying to swallow it up, now that it's bereft of its maiden. When you part ways, Blight hands the now useless maiden's relic over to you. You are hesitant to accept, thinking he might want to keep it as a memento of his beloved. Only when he insists, saying, "Don't lose your home. Don't lose your island," are you persuaded. The Onyx attendant then heads homeward, vowing to make Melanie's life a happy one. Monsters run rampant across the sinking lands. The people of Fenmos remain beset by numerous hardships. From aboard your ship, you watch the East Isle shrink into the distance. Eternal happiness. You pray that is what their future holds.
The stoic Onyx attendant cares deeply for his charge. The misfortune but loving Onyx Maiden. The two conceal a secret with the power of mysterious blossom, but worry over their unborn child and heavy burden of a maiden's duty. The heroes protect the village as the maiden brings new life into the world. After bestowing her child with a name, the maiden breathes her last. Leaving the sinking island behind, the party prays for the happiness for the attendant and the child, but their hearts are shaken by the impossible balancing act between love and duty. The Tale of the Onyx Maiden. Finn. The weight of happiness pressing down upon her, she protected her babe to the last. Laddie gained memories of friendship. Laddie and Lack have joined your party. You and Laddie learned a new Link skill, Mirage Burst. Deal damage to all enemies, and add value of 2 rolls to the party's attack for 3 turns. So it's possible to increase the attack a maximum of 12. So yes, that was a sad end to the tale of the Onyx Maiden. We'll get to that later. After the consequences of your actions have time to fester. For now, venture north on the sea and search for the entrance to the island. That is our next goal, the northern island. But we were just end it for here. We are going to end it here for today. Thank you for everyone that came to today's stream and those who come to watch the playback later. And we will most definitely be getting back into the game this weekend. Ah, yes, cannot forget to save. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Queenie's Flipside story. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Blight's Flipside story. To see at last. Yes, we will be getting back into it. So, thanks again for coming, and I hope to see you next time in the next exciting installment of Voice of Cards, the Forsaken Maiden.